He is a top-level assassin that even Newton can't figure out. A flash of the eye. The temporary actor got the lunchbox. Photographers haven't reacted yet. Opens the acquisition mode, but the assassin's speed is as fast as lightning. The blind man accidentally shot crazily. Then the car was divided into two. A suddenly attacks and beats the blind man down. A glares flashes quickly and knocks the drowsy person down. Giant bear has the ability to manipulate stone to turn it into an armor. Its strength is not comparable to that of the king of Wansi. Its strength is not comparable to once a hidden female body touches water. It will enter a hidden state. It can break into the enemy's camp like no one else. And it has the power to carry a small bag, and hold Gatling. It can travel between beasts and half-beasts. At this time, a large number of guards surrounded the top, and when the bear turned into a half-human state, he picked up the gas and began to shoot at the enemy crazily. He ignored the hundreds of pounds of recoil. Even the director had to slow him down. After killing all the enemies, she became a giant bear mode, and ran to the high tower on the rooftop with a stealth girl the other side of. However, these superpowers that make people envious are all from a failed experiment. Dr. Jia secretly studied biochemical weapons in order to rule the world, but the experiment failed. Although the four have superpowers, they can't return to normal life. They hate Dr. Jia, who gave them superpowers. Is this a moral loss or a humane humiliation? Dr. Jia, in order to destroy evidence, detonated the lab directly, and the leaked chemical substances led to his gene mutation. He has the ability to control lightning and machinery. In order to complete his rule, he used superpowers to control tanks and armed robots and launched a large-scale war on humans. The Ministry of National Defense held an emergency meeting and proposed that the female minister look for the four people who were transformed back then. Only they have the ability to deal with Dr. Jia soon. The female minister found the four transformed people hidden through relevant information after the female minister said the name. A few people, in revenge for the transformation of that year, joined the team to kill Dr. Jia. Dr. Jia, who only has 30 abs, is hiding in an impenetrable secret base and is preparing for the plan to rule the world unknowingly. The four people have been waiting outside the base for 4 seasons. They are the magical 4 heroes of Urban, each with their own unique skills. The invisible girl slowly walks into the rain, and her body enters the invisible state at random, facing the enemy's heavily guarded secret base. She is like entering an invisible world unknowingly. She has long been seen by the enemy's hot image, feeling that the time is ripe. The enemy shoots crazily at the gas pipe, and a 100-degree gas sprays out in an instant, directly freezing the invisible girl into an old ice cube. This side of the bear opens the hug mode and began to transform into a half-human form, Human form. The palm suddenly expanded and turned sharp. The muscles quickly grew and broke through the clothes. Black hair came out of the body, transformed into a huge Udur, ignoring the bullets. Attack easy to turn over the soldiers in front of you. At first glance, you want to break through the encirclement, but you are ambushed by the enemy in the dark, directly captured by the special electric net that can release high-voltage electricity. As the electric net gets tighter and tighter, Udur, who has no physical strength, directly loses the ability to transform. He was quickly transformed back into a human form. The other side of the sword uses the advantage of being an assassin, continuously use the bullet to avoid the enemy. At the same time, it can also give the enemy a fatal blow. He put the two swords together. No one is at ease when the big move is opened, but in the Enda was still careless and was shot by an anesthetic. Now there is only Moffat left, and passed out directly, and only saw him manipulating the rocks around. He killed from the side him to arm himself. He smashed the ground with the power of panic and relied on the impact wave to hurt all the enemies in front of him. Then he hit everyone with a bull rush. This is when Sellers appeared. Moffat didn't say a word and attacked him directly. As a result, Sellers easily dodged it. Sellers rushed over and hit Moffat with a fist. Then he raised him high. Moffat's 50-year-old waist plate protrusion was instantly cured in this way. Moffat also passed out after that. Dr. Madness imprisoned 3 people and began to manipulate his army to launch an attack on the city. In just a few hours, the whole city fell into disarray. Countless citizens fled in panic, and Sarah's real goal was the largest signal tower in Russia. It turned out that he wanted to use the signal tower to send signals before starting. The Soviet Union left a murderous iron hammer in space. Once it is activated, the impact wave will be able to launch a destructive blow to any part of the Earth and completely control everyone's fate. At the same time, General Yu sneaked into Sarah's den to rescue and Morphite in the ruins. After learning the 3 trapped people about Sarah's conspiracy, General Yu first cured Morphite's wound and made a new equipment for them, a full-fledged armor that can defend against all physical damage. Now, the armor made by Yifulinwich is sturdy and has Output can now ignore the water limit and move at any time and any place. It can also move with the object. What is made for Morphite is a powerful lightning 5-sided whip. In contact with it, after this whip, the little brain will fall to the bottom in an instant, and in the end it will be Udur's weapon backpack. As long as he transforms, the backpack behind him can automatically turn into a weapon and automatically lock the enemy. Now that the 4 of them have a higher level of combat power, they immediately set out to kill Ceres here. Ceres used her own ability to provide enough electricity to the signal tower and successfully launched the signal into space. It won't be long before the hammer is activated. Udur and Evelyn first attacked from the ground. The whole Earth will face a disaster and defeated the enemy, but the enemy is still far away.